Welcome back to another episode of Being Unapologetically Authentic with me, your host, Tien. In the last two episodes, I went through the first two steps of my 5-step framework for turning destructive conflict into productive conflict so that everyone can win. The first step is to pause. And it's the first letter of the 5-word acronym PAUSE, but the P really does stand for pause. The second step is acceptance. It's the acceptance that people will have or are having a different belief, opinion, motive, process than what you would do or than what you have. And with acceptance comes understanding. And that's the third step. That's the you. It's understanding. It's taking the time to understand the fact that the other person or the other people are not where you are at right now. Meaning they haven't reached they haven't reached the conclusion that you're asking them to have. They don't have the same experiences that you have. They don't have the same beliefs that you have. And it's an understanding that it's because they're different. And diversity, as we know, is important. But diversity of thought is critical. It's understanding and acceptance of diversity in thought that is critical to creating competitive businesses and to creating competitive products and services, and to be able to stand out as the leader rather than the follower. And understanding can be a little bit difficult because oftentimes what we really want to do is to go from beginning to end within 60 seconds with nothing in the way. Because oftentimes we think our way is the best way, and sometimes it is the best way. Other times, I don't know if it always is a best way every single time. There is a different way. And as managers, I think oftentimes we think that our way is the best way. I certainly know that when I first started out as a new manager, that's how I thought, because I've tried all these different things. But even my way, which I found to be the best way for me, may not be the best way for the employee that we're talking about, or the employee that you're asking them to do something. So it's an understanding that this employee or this person who's disagreeing with you didn't have the experiences you had that got you to this place where you feel like this is the best way forward. So it's important. To understand that everybody has come from a different path. And in this understanding, it's an opportunity, the path for once you have this understanding, it will open up the path to find a solution that works for everyone. You can't force the solution to happen, but it's an allowance of the solution that's best for everyone to come forward. This is how you create the winning teams. This is how you build the relationships. This is how you create organizations that are going to be around forever, especially as we understand that these younger generations that are coming into the workforce are different. They are different in the sense that their thought process, their beliefs, they were raised in a whole new environment that we didn't have. And for us to truly understand why they believe the things that they believe, we have to understand, we have to ask the questions. We have to use that opportunity to ask the questions. We have to use the opportunity to be curious and to learn. That's what the understanding leads to. And then when you guys can come to a common ground, that's where the solutions and the magic happens. What do you think about this step? Is there a better process than understanding? Is there something that you do differently? Or perhaps there's a way that you can reach that understanding sooner rather than later that you can share with the rest of us? Put it in the comments. And if you've resonated with this episode, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys.